I love doing challenge runs in Project Zomboid, and if you've seen the Cop Shop challenge and the Nomad challenge, you'll see that I really enjoy setting myself big tasks to complete, but they don't always get done. This video will be 3 challenges I have really enjoyed creating and doing, but I failed every one of them. I'll make sure in each individual section I go through the rules, but in the end, it is really basic. I start every single mode on the Apocalypse setting, which is my default setting to play every Zomboid game. I don't think I've really played with Sandbox before, apart from boost up the population. And I always put on the basic mods for myself as well. I have a basic mod list that I'll put in the description. So for the first challenge, we're talking about the fast food challenge. For this one, you start off as a burger flipper and then you select whatever traits you want from there. The rules for this one's very simple. It's similar to the other ones that I do. You'll see a bit of a chain of how I go about this. For this one, you need to find every single spiffos in the map, which you can obviously use the online map for that one because there are a lot. You can secure it in any way you deem securable. I usually build fences around the area. For spiffos, I would probably just board up windows because that's a lot of planks around every single spiffos. I'd probably just nail all the windows shut. Make sure you can sleep, make sure there's electricity, and then move on to the next. It was also a matter of playing different too. I wanted to make sure I made myself food. I wanted to make sure every meal was cooked and not just a random assortment of rubbish that I ate. That added a good little playstyle and helped me learn a little bit for the future in regards to eating proper food. Also, I used a lot of short blades in this run as well, which I never really do because short blades freak me out, but I've learned that they are actually really good. Essentially, it was all going really well. Honestly, I cleared out the area, decided to loot next door, the alarm went off, and because I thought I cleared the area really well, I stayed. And I'll leave this next bit unedited for you, but essentially it's a minute of me being stupid. Enjoy! And that was it for the fast food run. Again, I think it would be a great premise and a great idea, and I will do it again one day, but for now, it's in the graveyard. And now on to the one I've probably made the most progress on before I died, so it made it even worse. The Gas Lord challenge is pretty simple. I put a little storyline in my head for this one because it was probably the first video I was going to make, and when I failed it, I stopped for a little bit. So just before the zombie apocalypse, you became the new owner of the entire fossil chain of petrol stations. An exciting time in your life was then absolutely ripped away when the Zeds came. But you've picked yourself up and decided, no, I'm going to take back what is rightfully mine. Rules for this one are again quite simple. We need to go to every fossil in the map, make sure you secure them. I want to use fences for this one because I feel like having petrol station running all the time is not a good idea for the Zeds surrounding you, especially at night. We want to, of course, start as a mechanic because I feel like that's a good background to have for this, and for me, I really enjoyed that aspect of it as well. Then make sure there's electricity and it's always running. Make sure you've got somewhere to sleep as per usual, and then move to the next one. As you can see here, I was doing pretty well. The base was well maintained, there wasn't many Zeds, but towards the end here, we had a bit of an invasion. I had to take care of it. As a mechanic, I fixed up a car. It was pretty beaten, battered, so I decided, hey, let's use this as the main battering ram to take care of the horde coming towards our base. you'll be able to see very quickly why that was a stupid, bad idea, and then my panic then resulted in a worse idea. So again, I'll leave this unedited and show you why it's never a good idea to run over a bunch of zombies in a car. Just get a gun. Turns out I'm not a great gas lord, but we will revisit that one day as well. A lot of these challenges I think would be wonderful to do with friends. Now, finally, we are going to do the gym challenge. Now, this one's very simple. It's in Louisville because a lot of people don't really play in Louisville due to scary, and I get that. This is one of my first playthroughs in Louisville, and it actually wasn't as bad as you think. There was a lot more sneaking, there was a lot more hiding, which is really good, and again, changing your playstyle is important. You must find a gym close to you. This one was in the community center. And again, storyline behind this one is I am starting my first day of work and I need to go to work. Then all of a sudden the zombies are there, etc, etc. I managed to get this one pretty damn close to secure. The rules are the same as the other ones, I won't go into them too much. The hardest part of this is obviously the volume of zombies. I wanted to make sure I would move as quick as I could, took out as many as I could, and I did a really good job of doing that. But honestly, you'll see really simply what happened. I did a dumb and thought the area was secure, should have known it wasn't, and was sitting down for too long to recuperate my exhaustion. Couldn't get up in time. Here it is. Yeah, you get it. I was annoyed. But hey, that's Project Zomboid, and this is how I died multiple times. That's the end of the video. Please let me know which challenge you'd like to try, or if you've tried any of these, as well as any that pop up in your mind. I'll try them, I'll film them, and see how we go. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe to see more content like this, as well as challenge runs, and of course, keep playing the games that you love. I'll see you in the next one.